je überhaupt wat te horen?
My test.
We messed up the intro a little bit. Dutch FTC, welcome to the second edition of BRACKETJE MET, de Rente. I am here joined today by the one, the only, VoD, sadly not JayFree, as you can make it today. He is still running the stream, so shoutouts to him. And I welcome you all to yet another tournament. The turnout again has been amazing. 17 entrants, 3 didn't check in, but hey, it's still really good. I expected less. And yeah, Broder, how are you feeling about tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we have a couple more than last time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we had officially 16 initial entrants last time, and now we have 17, but 3 didn't check in. So roughly the same.
And I believe that makes it the biggest online Street Fighter Dutch tournament so far, because I don't think we ran any when the game came out, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't know, but hey, I'll take the victory. Now, our first match of today will be Asanaka, big member of the Dutch FTC, and Praise, who I haven't seen so far much around. My player, apparently, and I'm very curious to see what they will bring to the table today. So, without further ado, Asanaka, Praise, if you're in the chat, you can start your matches, or also give the go ahead. As you can see at the bracket, we have 2 heavy hitters in the scene today, Camco and the Toxin. Really big up-and-comers in the Dutch scene nowadays. And I think we'll see a lot more from them in really big tournaments. But for now, they'll join us at a humble Dutch tournament.
Yeah, and also I think it's funny to note, if we look at the bracket, that the Toxin, Change Time, and VetPro have all had the good luck of all being on the same side of the bracket, where Radios is on the other side. So the Dawson player has been split from all of the Geefs until losers bracket.
The Geefer station is just all on one side of the bracket. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, so on the one hand, all the Geefs get to avoid the Dawson. On the other hand, they get to play mirror matches.
Wait, hold on. I'll tell us how to hurry us up and start. Are we in game? Ooh. We are in game. See, first match of the day. And reminder, everything is first to 3 today. So we'll see a lot of run back, hopefully. Yes, 2 weeks ago was a hell of a game. So many 3-2s, 2-3s. Right. Also playing pretty cautiously so far.
Yeah, it's been a pattern of Asa. He's like, I was doing a little bit of coaching earlier, and he tends to play kind of passive. I was actually telling him to just sort of force things a little bit more.
Ooh, we're getting some Street Fighter 6 shenanigans, and that's going to be perfect to start it out. Unfortunate, but that's just how Mai is. Let's see if Asa can run it back.
Yeah, you can't really give Mai too much space to throw fans. You're just going to get run over.
Yeah, now... Oh, great check from Asa. Suddenly misses the confirm, and now it's Mai on the offense. My break goes to burnout, though.
Moves like Jury forward medium punch are actually really good against the fan, because you can use the forward movement to avoid the fan coming down on top of you.
Oh, great dash up through by Asanaka. Look at that. Asa looking way more locked in right now, but still in the corner.
Okay, no dash for throw loops from the Mai.
Oh, doesn't manage to get super out, and that's just going to be a raw level 3. I agree. Don't do too much fancy stuff.
Just keep it easy.
That's going to be 1-0 for Praise. Good first showing so far.
Yeah, let's see if Asa can get a little bit more started in these next games.
Well, right,
immediately turns green, yeah.
Doing the Ra's doctrine. I have some duties to attend to. So can you do the commentary?
Swift punish. Okay, still just a lot of down backing from Asa, so he's just getting pushed to the corner. Okay, doesn't bite on the shimmy. Stretch medium kick drive rush, lets him escape the corner. Gives up Oki to take a stalk. Not sure that's entirely
great check from Asa.
Yeah, but EXDP burns him out and gets hit by the fan bounce, so this is going to be bad. It does have
Too
1
bad.
bar super meter. Okay, that's...
But Praise is running 5 bars of stock right now. Asa is out of burnout. This could go anywhere.
Okay,
right
nice
now.
dash
Great
under.
throw.
Very good.
Oh, great throw.
Okay.
Could be game.
This is...
could be game.
Oh, no. Dash up, down back. Yeah, Asa is just not sort of forcing the issue enough. He's just waiting, and it's not working out.
We're not gonna roast our players here. We're gonna just do neutral analysis. Great. Go for DP. No dive kick shenanigans. Great.
Okay, nice
DI
DI back from Asa. He's been very consistent with that. Also earlier when I was watching him play.
Oh, great bait out for the throw. Don't even know if that was a throw, but it did work. So we might say. Yeah, this is looking very good from Asa right now. It looks like he's adjusted. Not a dragon first off.
Puts himself into burnout. Level 3 refs? Okay, that's Asa going into final round with 3 bars of meter advantage.
Now the big question, has he been practicing his feng shui setups? I don't think so, but
no.
I would love to see him.
In the games I watched earlier, he did 0 level 2s.
Ooh, Asa with those nasty mix-ups. I don't even know if that was intended, but it did look very cool. Pretty spending a lot of meter there for a light come from. I'm not quite sure if I agree. But hey, I'm not a my player. Asa kind of failing these jump-ins so far. But that's an unfortunate combo drop from Praise.
Confirm, is it going to be level 3? No, doesn't take the burnout.
Oh, no, burnout. Fortunate. Now is Asa very close to the corner. EXDP again!
Next hit will do it.
Either side. Oh, that's a whack
DP too much right forward. That might have been heavy DP. Heavy DP on Jury.
Great anti-air.
Has a tendency to go under.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, crash medium kick drive rush.
Right there.
Yeah, this is gonna be it.
Too bad. Too bad.
Right, very close game 2. Could have.
We're running
gone the
3
other
for a
way.
reason, eh? So let's see if Asa can run it back. Okay, look, what's going to be the round start? It's going to be round start green man again. Oh, round start EX fan into green. Both players poking each other out. Asa's jump-ins have also not really got an anti-air so far. And that's going to be a throw loop. We love throw loops.
Yeah, both players recovering a lot of drive from this, so crash medium kick drive rush is back on the menu.
Asa's a little bit low though. Great dive kick over the fireball.
Okay, big counter hit.
Ooh, big
nice.
Hit him. Okay. One good combo away.
Slightly too close to anti-air the jump.
This could be very nasty, yeah.
Drive reversal
Don't keep
block.
reversing like that. I'm sorry, mate. Fine, set point right now for Praise. Both turn green at round start. You gotta respect it. Right, good poke. Such a good button from Jury. EXDP back.
Yeah, probably an attempt at an overhead there.
Oh,
okay,
great
big counter hit.
Doesn't quite manage to get the perfect parry in the anti-air, but still keeps up the pressure, does get EXDP, but now it's Praise in a very bad drive situation.
Nice throw.
Doesn't get the back throw, but still. This could be, this looking pretty good for us. Oh no, wait. Never mind, never mind.
Dead.
Commentator's curse. That's going to be a 3-0 for Praise. Strong showing in the first game, we saw. Let me just enter the scores real quick.
I see that Fed Podcasting will have played a first to 2.
Guys. Wait, did I? I didn't, did I?
Is the...
No, wait, I did set it to first to 2 instead of first to 3 because it's like start. Okay. Wait. Yeah, guys, by the way, for some reason I'm not hearing my Discord notifications right now. I have no idea why. But do ping Rodo as well, because he probably gets notifications.
You can also ping me, JayFree. I'm in the background. If there's any disputes, you can ping me.
Let's see. So okay, so FedPro casting off played. FedPro won that. So let's see. So that means Praise moves on to play Kamko in round 2. Okay, change time. Arcane has now been reported, so that's indeed going to be the Geef mirror in round 2.
Yes, change time and FedPro, you can come into the lobby if you're in the stream. I'll invite you as well. I should have you both on my friends list, but I'm not quite sure.
Well, I guess it's not quite going to be the mirror match because we're going to have classic Geef versus modern Geef.
And modern Geef, I'm going to keep saying it's such a different character. Because modern Geef is missing standing medium kick and crouch medium kick, which are two of my favorite pokes in the game. So that means that modern Geef has to play a lot more up close, doesn't have nearly as strong of a poke game, which makes the matchup very different. But we have seen change time on this channel. It's an experience, but you experience it. Right, we've got FedPro, we've got change time in the room right now. Matches are being reported. We have Abel taking it 3-0 over Sil, which is sadly expected. Abel's a very strong player. Sil, I'm sure you did your best. We still have Radiazom versus Peligroso, which needs to be played. There was some technical difficulties right there. And Boom Boom, what was his name? It was a beautiful username. Boom Boom Car versus E-Tune. I'm very curious which will come out of that. Right. Match is starting, I think. Do we have to stream on it? Yeah, okay, great. Gonna be the Peter Griffin Geef versus the Pink Geef. Mirror match for the ages. I am very curious as to how Change Time will play this. I've been coaching him a little bit. He's been altering his play quite a bit. Ooh!
We have the immediate double medium kick from FedPro, as if to say, hey look what you don't have.
True, yeah. Look, and now FedPro is just out poking Change Time heavily, but Change Time is hitting him with the jumping.
Anti-air parry against Geef, you can't really do that.
Can't do that.
It's so scary.
Ooh, he's doing the B&B, which I told him not to. Okay, but FedPro is now just a chip away. And that's it. Great anti-air from Change. I was totally ready for that. Round 2, Change Time looking good so far. Ooh, that's so unfortunate. Of course, Change Time has those modern reactions, so it can punish instantly. That's a bit too greedy right there. I'm sorry, mate. Don't just do that. Not just a regular one. FedPro has those reactions. Change Time does get Toki and the jump in level 3. Doesn't get it though! FedPro has to jump in time.
Still just holding up.
And
Hey, yes, bear grab.
Massively on the offense. This is very dangerous for Change Time. And FedPro takes a round. That's massive. Just from a single whiff, level 3. That's how volatile this character is.
Has the super meter advantage now also. Okay.
That's the Change Time classic right there.
Yeah, that's what you expect to see with modern Geef.
Random DI, risky, but doesn't get punished. FedPro doing his best to keep Change Time at distance. And
oh, counter hit jab running bear grab connects.
FedPro, you can't just keep. That's my strap, you know? That's my stuff. Ooh, the mixer. Change Time.
Next SPD will kill.
Oh, Change Time jump. He jumps!
Yeah.
And that's a great punish! What a read! What a read from Change Time, and it's gonna be 1-0 for Change Time. So far.
Well, very interesting to notice that both Geef level 3s immediately got baited. It's almost like you can't level 3 the Geef player, they all know.
Not me though, I never know. I never know when the level 3 is gonna come out. Ooh,
oh, wake up SPD!
Gotta love it.
And
I get anti-aired. He's a little bit too much on the offense right now.
Yeah, I like the fact that change time didn't press anything there in case the lariat might just be blockable if you don't have landing recovery.
Yeah, indeed, that is very big, especially with those
big
lariats.
punish on the drive reversal.
Oh, doesn't kill though.
No air SPD.
Oh, gets a grab. This could go anyway. You know how it is with Geef. Just one touch and it's gonna be change time. VoD with one too many EX running bear grabs. You hate to see it. Mew on the other side of the bracket is going to be... Oh, sorry. Boom Boom Car taking a 3-1 over Ichi. And he will now be matched up against the Toxin.
Punish counter DI.
We saw Radias versus Peligroso playing their game.
No level 3 cancel could have killed. This level 3 will connect. It's not quite going to be burnout.
But it will be almost, and Geef can definitely force burnout in this situation. Oh, no, wait,
it is burnout.
It's CA,
Just barely.
Now it's going to be changed on with very... Ooh, but one too many jump in.
Yeah,
ready for that.
Delayed lariat to make sure it goes the right way.
That is surprisingly tricky. Non-Geef mains don't know that, but like cross-up lariat is kind of hard. Ooh, let's get the
privilege of having an anti-air that can go the other way, though. Taking my head.
Of course. It's got to be the RQ main complaining. Oh, great jump in from Change Time, although still a bit risky. Does respond to the DI, and this is very dangerous for VoD. He's now in burnout. He's now SPD. He's now just one stun away. Can he react?
Yeah, super. This is blockable for sure.
Now does he get a punish? Yes. It's gonna be fat super meter for Change Time. No super for VoD. This is looking very good for Change Time right now.
Okay, again, parry anti-air attempt. I'm not sure if that's advisable in the Geef mirror.
No, but sometimes you just wanna. Sometimes you don't have another option.
The DI back again. Like, Change Time is reacting to all of these. I think VoD's gonna have to probably stop. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Just when you think.
Commentator curse.
Just when you think, well, he reacts to it every time, maybe you should stop doing it.
Great reaction from Change Time. This can kill. This will kill, I think. Pretty sure.
On Geef, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, this was modern level 3 as well.
Okay.
He is just a chip away.
Okay,
come on,
this won't reach, yeah.
Come on. You can't just be doing that, mate. You can't just be doing that.
It's hard though, right? You block something into lariat, you get shit. Admittedly, Geef doesn't have very many buttons to press that are cancelable at that range.
No, Geef is very, very weak to drive impact because always the long range pokes are very good, but they're very slow and they're not cancelable.
Yeah, no, but also he doesn't have a very easy time at chipping you out from range because he can't just press like a big cancelable button and cancel into lariat. He doesn't.
No,
really
he
have
doesn't
a big
have light
button.
kick. That's usually how I do it. But VoD going very offensive now, and it's very much working out. For one round up, it's looking very good. Again, out poking Change Time at every opportunity, but Change Time does react.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Can't do it. Can't do it. VoD with the Yoga.
Oh, it can be parried, but the SPD, misinput. Unfortunate.
Random wheel kick neutral, I respect it, but...
This is where the one button SPD would have helped out.
True that.
Yeah.
Hey, SPD from Change Time.
That's a Guilty Gear moment right there.
Who knows? Who knows? No!
Oh no. Okay, that's gonna be game 4 for VoD, so we're going to game 5.
This is what you do first to 3. This is what it's all about. It is what it's all about. Let me just... VoD again on a pretty heavy offense. Oh, was it?
Oh,
what was
big
that?
Dion.
Oh,
no, big draw.
Was that some sort of 300 IQ beta? I'm not quite sure. Oh, I'm not even sure if that was misinput. It looked kind of scrappy. This is very much one of the Geef mirrors of all time, but that's usually what they are.
Okay, SPD.
Oh, again drops the combo.
Another
Good
drop.
throw.
Yeah.
Feeling
This
the
isn't gonna be
nerve.
it just yet.
This won't be the end. It's the Geef mirror after all. Oh, that's punishable. The fucker doesn't punish it.
Yeah.
Oh,
SPD
no.
punish would have ended the round. Oh no, dash up SPD gets jumped. That's gonna be around for change time, set points.
That point for change time. Fighting stuff. Oh, great jump in, but doesn't quite connect. If you would have used a deeper button, it would have connected. Oh, that pro seems a very desperate place right now. I think it's really feeling the nerves. If he just slows down a little bit, oh, that could be the game.
Yeah,
quite sure
big
if it's
confirms. Not. I don't think it's gonna kill from this. The headbutt got some scaling. Oh,
it
never
will.
mind. Never mind. I always underestimate level 3 damage in this game.
Okay, apparently Head Pro just randomly DQ'd on the side. Very strange. But we will. It's gonna be.
Oh, did one of them not check into the match?
No, that's my bad. I should have done that. Meanwhile, we have Camco taking it, I think, 3-0 over Praise, but they're still busy recording that. We right now have Abel playing against Radias, and we have the Toxin playing against Boom Boom Car. So, next on Lucius Bracket still has to catch up, so next game will be change time versus the winner of the Toxin and Boom Boom Car. Which we'll have to wait on, since the bracket's lagging a little bit behind. What's going on there? Oh, by the way, guys, if you subscribe to this channel right now, you'll get a free loot collar, which you can only get by subscribing to Twitch channel running Street Fighter 6 right now. So, if you have some money to spare, if you have maybe a what's it called again? Amazon Prime, right? Twitch Prime, whatever.
Yeah.
Use it right now.
Yeah, only on this channel. It doesn't work on any other channel. That's
Exactly.
a fun fact.
Also,
BRACKETJE MET exclusive offer.
exactly. I had some connections with my man at the higher ups of Capcom. So maybe.
Yeah, John Capcom. I talked to Washige.
And now that we're waiting for our next match and the outcome of the Toxin vs Boom Boom Car, I want to give a quick shout out to Project Lucia number 10. It's not going to be next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. It's going to be Saturday 22nd of March. It's going to be a big regional, running a lot of games. Actually, on top of my head, I just got in my earpiece a notification. It has to be a paid sub for the exclusive loot collar. You cannot run it with Amazon Prime. Sorry, guys, misinformation. My bad. But yeah, what I was saying, Project Lucia number 10, March 22nd. It's going to be very big. It's going to be a lot of games. We're going to have Strive. We're going to have Grand Blue. We're going to have Smash Ultimate, if you're into that. We're going to, of course, have Street Fighter 6. We're going to have 2 other games, which I forgot for a moment, which I'm trying to find.
Oh, there's going to be more games?
There's going to be more. I'm pretty sure there were 5 games. Wait, hold on. I'm putting it up.
StarTG only has 4.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Okay, so what I said is Smash Ultimate, Grand Blue, Street Fighter 6, and Strive. Be there or be square. It's going to be very big. There's 2 entire rooms for it. And it's on a weekend, so you don't have an excuse this time for, oh, it's on a weekend, I have to work. That's
what a weak excuse to have to work.
Exactly. Real gamers don't have a job.
I mean, honestly, if you're unemployed and you lose to somebody with a job in this game, like, just uninstall. Like, that's all I'm saying.
True that.
Like, These fucking teenagers roll up to a local. They don't pay any bills. They don't have a mortgage. They don't have a job. They walk up with their leverless and they lose to you in bracket. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
True.
So let's see. We have scores reported yet. Losers is moving a little bit. Winners still.
Camco did take a 3-0
yet.
over Praise, which no blame on Praise because Camco is a really good player and in the contender to win today. We'll see more of him in the top 6. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, it's like a 300 MR difference, right? So based on the ranking system, would expect you to basically never lose.
Exactly.
But as I have said in the past, it's kind of weird that you lose more MR for losing to lower ranked players, because lower ranked players are harder to beat actually.
True that. Nothing as terrifying as a 1400 Akuma. Those people just do things.
Oh no, I'm terrified of the 1350 E Honda. That's a demon.
I swear to God, low ranked Hondas should have a massive buff over them that makes their headbutts plus. I don't know how, but I always get counted whenever I press a button after their headbutt.
Let's see.
Also, people, do not forget to check into your matches, please. You do have to do that for everyone.
So Castengel took it over Arcane in Losers. So that means Castengel's going to be playing Praise in Losers. And Vetpo's currently playing Asanaka.
Yeah. We should probably wait for change time versus the Toxin or Boom Boom Cut. But after that, we might stream the entirety of top 8 since Lose Practice is very, moving along very slowly right now.
Well, I mean, Losers Bracket had to wait to get started for the winner matches to finish.
Fair enough. I'm just saying. Okay, the Toxin vs Boom Boom Car is getting reported right now. If I can make a wild guess, the Toxin did win. I'm very curious. The Toxin has not played Change Time yet, so I'm very curious as to how this Geef Mirror will go. Just for my personal enjoyment.
Yeah, why does it have to be Geef Mirrors?
The Geef Station, man, I'm sorry.
You hate to see it. Why is it Geefs and Kimberleys? This is the most cursed.
No, it's blessed. It's beautiful.
I guess I shouldn't complain. It could be worse. It could be Akuma than Cammy's. That I would really hate.
And my.
No, my character shits on my. I'm good with that.
That's fair, but still, I hate it.
That character is not real to me. Legit, the only thing she can do in that matchup is throw EX Fan and rob you. If she doesn't do that, there's like.
But that's
not
still
really
quite a lot. Just saying.
I mean, you're spending a lot of bar against Haki. I don't know. That doesn't sound very appealing.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Aki does have really good burnout pressure, which Geef does not have. Yes, I do want to downplay my own character at every opportunity. How could you tell?
I mean, Geef, Geef legitimately just. I am not scared of Geef in burnout.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Like, he can maybe do some nice plus knees if he's good at just throwing those out. But even then, startup of those is very slow.
I mean, I'm not that much more scared of Geef when I'm in burnout than when I'm not. The issue is I'm already pretty scared of Geef when I'm not.
That's fair enough.
Is the Toxin Boom cars in the process of being reported, it looks like? And it looks like, if strategy is correct, that the Toxin was playing JP.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's just a counterpick type of situation, because I understand that Boom Boom Car is a Chun-Li player.
I doubt it, honestly.
That matchup is not great for Geef.
It's horrible for Geef. But I do have to say that the Toxin's JP, while still very good, don't get me wrong, is significantly less good than his Geef. So I doubt it that he did it just for the counter pick, but maybe also.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I do significantly better against against the Toxin's JP than his Geef, and like that is like a winning matchup for Aki against Geef versus like one of her worst against JP. So.
It's not really such a bad matchup. I never thought about that, but
like JP is, I think JP is like Aki's third worst matchup behind the Kuma
God,
Academy.
hold on. The losers bracket is still on first of two. I'm actually gonna strangle someone. And with someone, I mean the creator.
Toxin, we're talking about JP because the Star GG says you're playing JP against Boom Boom Car.
I
don't know if that's accurate. There's a JP icon here.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix the damn bracket.
So, JP, who?
How the hell do I edit it, please? Okay, I even edit it.
Comco here's the Toxin's JP is worse than his Geef, but says his JP is shit. What does that imply about his Geef? Comco, what are you trying to say about the Toxin's Geef?
Okay, it should be first of three now. Thank God. In the losers. So as long as reporting is accurate on who won, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Still sorry. I thought these settings would be copied over from last tournament, but apparently not. And it's gonna be Toxic versus Change Time now. Both members are in the room. Gentlemen, you can start playing whenever you want. Maybe send a message in the chat. Jay, what do you mean with VTuber ass comms?
No VTubers here.
I mean, we are two PNGs on the screen right now. I am very aware, but hey, my webcam, I still didn't get around to fixing that. Maybe it's a software issue, maybe I just need to buy a new one. I don't know. I don't like spending money. See about it.
Student hours.
You see my beautiful... No, of course I'm doing it to protect you, because otherwise, if my webcam would be on, you would all be distracted by my great looks. Right, we're starting. Change time, versus the Toxin. Now the Toxin, I saw him in the chat last BRACKETJE MET, so I'm very curious. Does he know? Does he know how to counter the change?
Okay,
starting with some signature.
Yeah, that doesn't work, of course, because regular hits medium punch doesn't combo into the target combo.
Doesn't get punished for it though, that's like -17. Great standing heavy punch from the Toxin here. Great! Perfect parry, but woohoo!
Interesting decision to get the perfect parry and then jump.
I do like it though, like not many people expect it, so they're not ready for the jump in.
Yeah, I wonder if it...
Ooh, great read.
Would wonder if it's an SPD misinput, but there was no buttons. Probably not. Also, it's modern, so shouldn't be.
Change time.
Round one.
Round. Over the Toxin. We love to see it. There were some juicy scrambles there, but I won't comment on those.
Nice light kick whiff punish.
It has a
combo,
pretty rare
unfortunately.
misinput for SPD.
Heavy punch anti-air works out.
Pretty good anti-hat. Change time now getting punished more for trying to jump out of the corner. Great grab from the Toxin. And it's looking like a perfect, but Toxin doesn't get the conversion. Doesn't matter. Standing medium punch does the job just fine.
Okay, yeah, that is frame trap. Standing light kick from Geef. The only drive rush cancel on the light in the game. That's kind of real. Can't just mash on that.
Kind of, it's more than kind of real, it's very real. Great jump out from Change Time though, again, does reach level 3. She seems looking very dangerous against the Toxin right now. Toxin in burnout, doesn't have super. It's just one DI and it's over, well not over, but...
Oh, with SPD, DI punish? Okay, interesting, but doesn't have bar, so stun will be guaranteed.
And it's gonna be
Change Time punish counter DI, so it's...
By the way, Change Time, I know you watch these back just to like see what my commentary says. Don't SPD that in the corner after the I just do the headbutt combo. Because then you get Oki and now you barely got Oki.
Early bear grab again, starting the exact same way game 1 did.
Early bear grab the Toxin. I'm sorry, you can't keep getting away with that. Toxin mashes on his minus frame. Risky, but he does get away with it.
And the second hit of the medium punch target combo just hitting raw there again after the first medium punch hits regular hit.
Oh, it's a funny target combo. Jason really getting punished for trying to jump out of the corner right now. Pretty perfect parry.
Perfect parry back throw, not quite burned out yet.
Oh, amazing reset from Change Time, taking yet another round. You do love to see it. Oh, great check from Change Time. Doesn't quite get. Oh. Can't say what you want about his playstyle. It is damn entertaining. Let's get mixed up. And
okay,
again.
Punish counter SPD.
One too many perfect parry attempts, and the Toxin is reading that. But again, Change Time reading the SPDs. He's only one grab away.
Yeah, both players are in range to be grabbed one time.
8-2 for Change Time, are you kidding me? What are we seeing here? This is a hell of an upset. Toxin, one of the most venerated players.
Level 3.
Well, now
I wonder if you would consider switching to JP at all.
I am wondering as well. Do we see? No.
No, instant rematch.
Just doesn't want to think about it. I would maybe take a breather, but the Toxin now.
Okay, drive rush low. Neck. Okay, doesn't quite get the whiff punish on the knee there. Okay, unfortunate punish on the overhead, but does get something at least.
Sorry, what overhead are you talking about? I think our screens are desync.
The cartwheel kick.
I didn't see a cartwheel kick. The round, it's a pen. Like the round 1 just ended for me.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Well, I just didn't see it then. My bad. Okay.
Okay. Nice heavy punch on the cross up.
He's responding well now to Change Time shenanigans. Is up around. Can't believe I'm saying this.
Okay, regular throw.
Oh, doesn't get the conversion. I think it was a misinput, but
okay, doesn't quite cross up.
Change Time is reading. Oh,
grab will do it though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Set point for Change Time. Is this real?
And now you gotta be sweating if you're the Toxin. Okay, first SPD lands. There's a level 3 on deck for both of these players here. Okay.
Jason doesn't get a good
jump in, connects, but just resets into an SPD.
Jason keeps jumping, keeps getting punished for it.
Great. Yeah, and you see the Toxin just cuts off his DR short there because the modern level 3 is on deck.
Ooh, is it gonna be the Toxin and burnout? Jason keeps getting clipped.
Cartwheel goes unpunished. Of course, he's in burnout. Okay, next hit will do it.
We're gonna see some modern shenanigans, but no, it's gonna be the Toxin clutching around. Got a 2-1 still for Change Time, but I think it happens.
The Toxin staves off the first set point.
Oh, again gets red. I'm having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the modern shenanigans. Oh, you love to see it.
Okay. Nice light kick. Oh, slightly too far for the target combo.
You know what I would do if I was Change Time? Just empty jump into DI to bait out the standing heavy punch. Great round grab though. Looking bad for the Toxin. And it's gonna be set point again for Change Time.
Yeah, and the Toxin doesn't have a round yet, so he's gonna have to stave off 2 more rounds to go to game 4.
Ooh, does get
okay, good start.
And now it's Change Time in the corner, but does get a perfect parry
back
again.
throw, yeah.
Change Time so consistent with these perfect parries. Now, but has trouble with his reduced pokes, keeping him in the corner. Toxin burning himself out, I do agree.
Yeah, you're gonna get burned out anyway, most likely, so might as well get him off of you.
Change Time now, this is looking very bad. This is basically just chip. Gonna be 1-1 in round count. Let's see if the Toxin can clutch us out again.
Yeah, staying alive so far.
Now, the Toxin looks to be finally adjusting a little bit. Ooh, but Change Time hits him with the mix-up. Again.
Okay, just interrupts the headbutt. No follow-up, unfortunately.
Oh,
Dash up level 3. That's gonna be game 4 for the Toxin. So we're going to a final game.
I think the Toxin is sweating bullets right now. He does not want to let this happen, but so far it has been amazing showing from Change Time.
And we're just rematching instantly again. There's no pause here. Oh no!
How did that connect?
The hurtbox retraction too big.
Oh, and again,
Oh, jump in
Change Time
connects. Yeah, jump medium punch SPD.
The Toxin giving
another
him the
button
taste of
that
his own
Modern
miss.
Geef. Another button that Modern Geef does not have access to.
Sending heavy punch. Oh, SPD. Now the Toxin is done. The Toxin doesn't want to play games anymore. The Toxin is here to win. That's going to be a throw.
Next hit will do
One
it.
throw away. And that's going to be double perfect from the Toxin, saying, who's the real Geef here? It's goddamn me. This is why I won 33. Right here. Amazing game from both players, but in the end, the Toxin does clutch it out. That's
so unfortunate for Change Time, but yeah.
Oh shit, I reported wrong. Oh god, no.
You gotta clutch those.
True.
Okay, next up we have Pumco Radials on the other side of winners.
Can I reset this game? No, guys, I did accidentally, I did accidentally report it wrong because I'm an idiot, and now I don't know how to reset it.
Let's see, what got reported wrong?
The Toxin versus Change Time. And now I need to reset it because this site sucks.
Edit
Oh no, wait, I got it. Reset. It's gonna be the Toxin. Submit result.
Yeah, I don't think you need to reset it entirely. If you open reports, there's an edit results
I
button.
need to reset the match for some reason. Right, now, Camco Radios. Are you two playing right now? I did.
I mean, they shouldn't be.
Yeah, but I do see something on StatGG that they are playing right now.
No, I think they just have to check in, probably.
Now, Radios is just in menu. Camco is also in menus. They're waiting for us. So it's going to be the next match. Camco, one of the big prodigies of the Dutch SGC. Modern player exclusively. Every character he plays, he only plays modern. Right. And we have Radios, the best and sadly only master Dalsim of the Netherlands. But still a very strong player in his own right. Maybe not Camco's level, but still someone to recognize. What's the word again? Reckon with? Something like that?
Yeah. That is correct. Let's see. So in the meantime, in the losers, we have Peligroso taking out Syl, Abel taking out Ichum, Praise taking out Kastengel, and Vetko taking out Asanaka. So that means Change Time, of course, is in losers quarterfinals, waiting for the winner of Abel and Praise, and then the loser of this upcoming set will be playing as the winner of Vetko and either Boom Boom Car or Peligroso.
Very unfortunate bracket tune here. Running into both Boom Boom Car and Abel, which are two pretty damn strong players. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I
think in general this is the case for a lot of people, right? For instance, also for Asanaka, he got praise in round 1 and then he lost that and he had to play Vet Pro after. It's also not an easy bracket.
No, you can't say that again. That's kind of how it is with these kind of weird player numbers. You just get dunked into losers round 2 already, even though you don't Sorry, I'm having a little bit of stomach issues. So, stream man, is the game starting? Because I do see the players in the room playing against each other right now.
Yeah, Adios asked if they were allowed to play, but we confirmed that they could.
Yeah, I do see them both playing against each other in the room right now, but
Oh, they're already playing?
yeah, I'm not. Okay, my stream guy is saying that the match hasn't started yet, so not quite sure what they are doing right now. Wait, let me check myself. Wait, the match has started, Jay. It started on my end. I can just spectate it, so something's going wrong. Ah, yeah. Okay.
Alright, we got Dawson versus Modern Luke.
Modern usually posing a big problem if you doubt it.
I actually think for Modern Luke, I actually think for this matchup, Luke would probably rather be playing Classic, because the advantage Modern usually has over Classic is it's hard to approach Modern Luke, because he's got reaction DP, he's got reaction level 1. But Dawson actually doesn't really need to approach him as much as a lot of other characters do. I think usually the matchups where you can play from range are the matchups where Classic Luke does better than Modern Luke.
I could see that, but still, I do think that the instant DP can be very helpful against floaty thousands, which Radia's very much one of them. Also, Jay does Tidal switch. Radia's name is over Camco. Okay,
round 1 for that. Boom, big miss anti-air gets counter hit by the jump heavy kick. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Fortune. Oh, gets perfect parry on the first hit of the Yoga Flame, but of course it's a 3-hit move, so you would have to perfect parry the other 2 hits also to get any kind of punish. Since it is a projectile, it doesn't have the screen feed on.
Radius does get jabbed out of his pressure.
Okay, perfect parry anti-air. This is almost burnout.
Camco gets flipped, and Camco gets burnt out. It's looking very good for Radius right now.
Okay, slightly too far for that back medium punch to connect.
I thought it was back heavy punch. Oh well.
No, that's back medium punch.
Oh! This is what I said. This is what I said.
Yeah, the Modern level 3 coming out. So we're going to round 3, but Radius is up 3 bars.
Camco starting around with dry push, but doesn't really do anything with it. Great air there from Radius right there. Doing a pretty good job of keeping Camco at distance. Just Sims shenanigans. Glowing fire all over the place. Camco not really knowing how to approach.
Okay, getting counter hit out of his drive burst there. Okay, jump doesn't connect, but doesn't get anti-aired either, so that's good enough against Dawson. Nice shimmy, not too much damage there. It's gonna be level 3, yeah.
And that's gonna
Dawson
be...
probably won't quite kill here.
I think he will kill. I think this will kill. Look at this.
Oh, okay. I always expect these zoner level 3s not to do that much damage, because when you play...
They all do 4K.
Yeah, it's just when I was playing Mai, it felt like your level 3 did no damage, because it's just because some of her confirms have so many lights at the start.
Ooh, very unfortunate that that didn't. That's gonna be Trollope time, baby. That's number 2. No more. Camco respects his opponent.
Okay, no hits here, that's unfortunate. Yeah, forward heavy punch there to beat the delay effect.
Radia's still definitely showing signs of life here. That was armor.
Just the
I didn't even
armor,
know
yeah.
that has armor.
Yeah, the EX command dash from Luke. This is actually one of the rare matchups where that move has some use, because you can armor through Dawson's limbs with that occasionally. And just the EX fireball to punish the fireball.
Great read from Camco there. Great whiff punish from Radius. Doesn't quite get a conversion, but it's fun.
Okay, Driver anti-air, yeah, level 1. Theme.
Very clean. Radius looking like He doesn't know who's on him. Let's get hit out by great drive rush from Kamko.
Force knockdown. Okay,
now we're doing Kamko. And that's going to be a bit of a tough position for Radios. But he's won himself out of a lot of tough positions this game. But
yeah, there's going to be level 3 though. Oh, drops the ender.
Radios should be very careful to not do DI on those flash knuckles. That's exactly what Kamko wants.
And it's level 3, that's going to be it. Okay, Kamko takes guarantee.
1-to-1. Oh, the instant level 3s are so nasty. Instant level 1 should also do a lot of damage against Dalsin, but we haven't quite seen those yet.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, gets it out of this. Almost led fireball.
Radios have been so consistent on these anti-airs. Really good to see.
Yeah, like there's been a couple cases where he couldn't anti-air just because he was still in recovery of something, but it's for the most part he's also had the good discipline to not try to anti-air in a situation where he doesn't have time to.
Yeah, something I have a lot of trouble with myself. Radios looking very clean here against such a strong opponent. Does eat the eye, sadly.
Yeah, and that was guaranteed. Kamko's really spotting the fact that Radios has been doing a lot of tap parry in the corner on defense.
Random slide neutral, you oh, and another great whip punish from Radios. Takes the second round. Now it's final round. Ooh, amazing cover parry again. Gets him off, but keeps on the rush down. Kamko on the defense. Has to get all the way back in. And Radios is content just throwing his little fireball. Now it's Kamko again.
Okay, yeah, charge heavy knuckle.
And we're playing so Street Fighter 6 again, but no.
Level 2
Radios
comes out. What's the punish gonna be? Yeah, messes up the punish on the level 2, and that confirmed. Not quite dead yet. No bar. Oh
no! Unfortunate.
Drops on both sides here.
1 or 2 hits away.
Overhead reset. Okay, one more hit.
Yeah, he's dead.
And stun. Yeah, of course, doesn't have the invincible level 1 because he's playing Dalsin, so that was guaranteed, of course. Good awareness from Kamko to just take the guaranteed win.
Kamko really drive rushing to get in. Finding some success, sometimes not.
Nice upwards fireball. That's the convert.
Yes, keeping out distance, but still applying pressure. This is what Radios does so well. He stays exactly at that range, but moves forward whenever he can. Kamko again struggling to get in.
Radios missing the rising teleport there.
Ooh, could have punished that. Still Kamko only 1 hit away, and definitely
DI back.
DI now.
Yeah.
Come on, keep doing that, Kamko. Gonna get punished.
Kamko is getting away with these charge heavy knuckles when he doesn't have level 3.
Those are damn hard to react.
Yeah, Radios just opting to try to perfect parry it rather than trying to DI on reaction because he doesn't want to have to check for the level 3.
Oh, unfortunate. He was waiting for a flash knuckle there, but Kamko baiting it out. Very smart. Great punishes from Radios there. Keeping him at the
out of the corner.
Now, even though Kamko has such a life lead, this is looking a bit rough for him, this range. Radios doing such a good job at turning him out.
Hey, armored command dash coming out, drive reversal works out, and Kamko's in burnout.
Taking a lot of chip as well.
Anti-air whiffs, but doesn't get punished.
Oh, that hits, and it's gonna be Kamko on the set point.
Yeah, Radios would have had to level 3 on reaction to the super flash in order to live there. Very difficult.
As Radios still in the game, still showing signs of life.
Nice move backwards there. Got him enough time to check the drive rush that that's facing. Oh, just barely gets under the jump meter punch there.
Unfortunate. Great empty jump from Kamco. Good read. Just block the overhead. Great block.
Okay, level 3 on deck for Kamco here.
No!
And that's gonna be it. That's exactly the scenario we were just discussing.
It is the Kamco classic. There's gonna be Kamco taking
Radios tried to parry it every time, and then the one time Kamco has the level 3 on deck, the DI comes out. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, but still, I have to say, great showing from Radios right now.
Yeah, it was very well played.
Against such a strong opponent. So it's gonna be the Toxin versus Kamco winners round. I'm gonna head over to losers, where Change Time will be playing the winner of Abel versus Trade. And Radios will be playing the winner of VetPro versus Boom Boom Car. Which, Radios versus VetPro will be very interesting, since that's the classic Yeet versus Sim. But, last time they played at SLS, Sweet Lake Shimmy, for the people who don't know, are local every month. Go there, Sutamir, every month. VetPro actually won on this Eve against Radios on his Dawson, which is shocking, honestly. So I'm very curious as to how they'll do now, but first VetPro has to win against Boom Boom Car. Now, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna quickly first do some PO stuff.
So for the Kamco Radios match, I just want to highlight one thing that I thought was very cool. In game 1 on defense in the corner, we saw Radios press a lot of tap parry, and then in game 2 we saw the wall splat DI come out from Kamco, and actually in that situation that DI is guaranteed, right? Because you're allowed to block in parry recovery, but you're not allowed to take any other actions. So every action that you would ordinarily take to not get wall splatted by the DI back, parry, super, back throw, none of those are available. You're only allowed to block, which means you get wall splatted. So good recognition from Kamco to see all of tap parries being pressed. Doesn't even opt for the throw to punish it, goes for the higher reward read with the DI. Yeah,
great stuff from Kamco. That is why he's one of the strongest players in the Netherlands right now. And I'm very happy that he's participating in this little tournament, of course. Now I am gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be back in like 1 minute.
Okay, let's see. So we have Abel playing Praise and VetPro playing Boom Boom Car. Both these matches seem to be ongoing. Abel and Praise seem to be having some issues with CFN. Or were having some issues with CFN. So it looks like we're gonna have to be doing a little bit of waiting for the next game. Probably next game will be Radios versus whoever the winner of VetPro and Boom Boom Car is, I would expect. So we'll have to see. That will be Sim versus either Geef or Chun-Li. Notably, Geef, of course, terrible matchup in the Dalsim, but Chun-Li does not like that matchup either, actually, so Radios will be probably playing from a position of strength regardless who he runs into. And then Change Time on the other side with the Geef waiting for Abel or Praise, which Mai is not a good matchup for Geef, but with Abel we'll have to see whoever he happens to be playing on the day.
I am back. Hello, Mudkips. First time seeing you in chat here, apparently. So, 5 people in the chat. How are you doing? Are you already knocked out of the breakfast, or are you just watching and not really participating? What's up? Here to support your bro, the Toxin. We love to see you, man.
While praying for the Toxin, he's too strong.
True that, true that. Although you did almost fall to Change Time.
Yeah, but that's just because change time is the GOAT.
Okay, so he is like, does he know the player? And does he know referring to the other player that Change Time's playing against? He plays so differently from so many other players, and I mean that in the most positive sense.
He lacks critical information, Pepe laughs.
Having a solid 18 viewers again, really good viewer numbers, honestly, for the stream. So while you guys are all here and we're waiting for the matches to finish up, I again want to shout out Project Lucia, March 22nd in Nijmegen. We have Smash Ultimate, we have Grand Blue vs Rising, we have Strive, and we have Street Fighter 6. It's gonna be big. There's gonna be prizes as well. Secret prizes, but there's gonna be prizes, and no, sadly, they're not. It's not money. But still, be there. It's in a weekend. You don't have an excuse.
Oh no, Yucker signed up for Grand Blue and will go on to this event. Ain't no way.
Who's that?
One of the ZF TOs. He's like a big Blade Blue player. So his thing is he's a BBCF player, and in every other game he plays, he picks the sloppiest top tier, and he just slops his way to victory.
You'd love to see it.
The Toxin asking if they can start. I think we would be doing losers first, but if that's the only stream match that can already be played.
Yeah, we might as well, honestly. Taking a little bit. So you guys can just hop in and we can play the match. It's going to be winners finals first. And after that we'll move on to the entire losers bracket. So it's going to be Camco versus the Toxin. Two heavyweights of the Dutch FGC. Both great players. Both have played in the SNR Nations Cup, which we're all cheering them on. It's great fun. Representing the Dutch FGC. Match should be starting right now in slot 1.
Yeah, we got this close to making it out of groups.
Oh, it was
both.
Those were some high-pass matches. The Toxin right here took out Riekeman's Barna, the best Honda in EU. Some insane stuff went on in that cup.
Actually, the best Honda in the world. He's very much in the conversation. There's not that many really good Honda players, and Riekeman is one of the few.
Great check from the Toxin immediately into the SPD. Great whiff punish again. Toxin really punishing whatever shenanigans Camco is trying to do. But Camco did put out a great perfect parry. Now it's the Toxin on the defense. Very low on drive gauge, but never mind. He pulled out and it's lead. And that's so good about Keith. Whenever he lands a command grab, whenever he lands a combo, he just gets basically all his drive back. That's so dangerous about him. Again, great whiff punish.
Okay, DPs, but one deal to deep pressure. Delay crouch medium punch to try and catch a delay tech. The Toxin not biting.
The Toxin really just teching mid screen. You don't see that often. Random sweep and neutral, you gotta respect.
Okay, yeah. Parries after to try to get the random perfect parry.
Right pressure over, you love to see it. Camco pulling out his pack of tricks he players have played a lot before. And it's
again, just fishing. Yeah, Camco just fishing for random perfect parry again, but just gets SPD. Oh, big whip punish. This should be the round.
Oh no, it's level 1.
Still need level 2.
Great awareness from Camco.
Okay, yeah.
Mid screen. Let's get
heavy knuckle to punish the DR check. One of Luke's 2 options to do that.
Okay, shenanigans. The Toxin doesn't fall for it. He tried to bait the Lariat, I think. Actually, I do agree that the Toxin is just built different, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Tries to do raw driver overhead, just gets hit by delay tech.
Just doesn't like that. See, that's with some great reactions from the Toxin right now. That fireball is back. Camco not dealing with it again. And I agree, honestly. Getting Geek off your back is so important. Camco just goes with flow. Very loose with his drive gauge right now, knowing that Geek's drive pressure is not that strong. But the Toxin gets in anyway, he doesn't need no drive.
Okay, Toxin has a meter pack. Raw knuckle.
Oh, again! Keeps going for those DPs, and now Camco almost burned out.
Oh, dashes up, gets hit by crouch leg kick.
Drops the combo. Again.
Oh, Kamco putting himself in burnout. Again with the delayed crouch medium punch for Kamco, but the Toxin is still not backing.
Oh, this could be it. Yeah, this is it. This is a kill for the Toxin. Great conversion, pretty well. That's going to be the round for the Toxin. The Toxin is down 2 super bars though, so less than ideal. Camco is still definitely fully back.
Oh, Sweep goes unpunished.
That's the second time this game. Sweep, very punishable from Ruby. I don't see many new players ever sweeping actually. Not a very good sweep, so I understand.
Okay, medium punch was far enough to hit the hurtbox retraction from the heavy knuckle. One. I like the idea to air stall with the SPD. Still gets hit by 1 hit, but probably would have gotten hit by more.
Man's playing anime and Street Fighter, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it's actually a classic maneuver. If you ever watch Movers Capcom 3, you will see Hagar just hanging in the air for an hour, just whiffing SPDs.
Camco again. He's hit every single EX SPD so far. EXVP so far. Toxin not already been, but does he even have to? Is the question. Unfortunate whiff grab into your punish.
Okay. Level 3 is about to be on deck for both players.
Ooh, now Sangi has level 3, but Camco gets an amazing confirm. That's gonna be the Toxin pretty much, I think. It's gonna be like 1.5 bars.
Kamco building enough back to have a crouch medium kick driver for something to away on deck, but this should be death for Kamco. So the Toxin taking a 2-0 lead in Winners Finals.
He's level 3, so scary, man. Just can't mess with it. That's such high damage for just a simple fight confirm. 2-0 for the Toxin. Now, how does Camco approach this round start? Why is he avoiding it out? He agree?
Okay, yeah, Kamco's spotted the fact that the Toxin isn't attacking in that situation. Lots for throw this time.
Ooh, great punish from Camco.
Yeah, and it's good that that hit because Kamco's almost in burnout. If it had been on block and his mix-up did not work, he was likely putting himself in burnout there.
Oh, great great spacing around the time to top in. Let's get hit with the flash now, but oh, amazing backdive into an SPD, into a sweep, into wake up level 1. The Toxin now almost in burnout. Must be very careful. Oh, but the round
cartwheel trades with a fireball.
You'll hate to see it. That's a Camco class right there. Random over the neutral, why not?
Hey, again, perfect parry.
Oh, not respecting the plus range on that crouch medium time. And Camco letting him know why he should. Again.
Okay, Kamco backdashes, still in range of the SPD afterwards. Level 1 gets baited. This is gonna be
That's amazing, actually. Now Camco's in burnout and very low HP. Toxin on set point here. This is very scary.
1 SPD kills here.
2 standing medium punches, a lot will kill.
There, Brad. Oh, that's fun. That's gonna be it. Doesn't even need to do a good combo here. With SPD. That means the Toxin is gonna be waiting. Oh, it looks like they didn't check in.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'll edit it. I'll edit it.
There's a double DQ. But the Toxin is in Grand Finals, so I don't know what's happening on StartGG. I love this website.
No, yeah, did already. No worries.
Okay. Then the losers matches have finished in the meantime.
Okay.
So that means we can move on. We have
Radius vs VoD is already in the room, so we might as well start with them.
yeah, so we're starting off with Sim Geef. You'll love to see it.
It is a matchup. It's only one of them.
It's my favorite Sim matchup to watch.
It is very interesting. It's a very interesting matchup to play, though. You have just a bad matchup where you just want to cry, but here's just like it's hard, but you can get in. You know, if you make that read, you can do so much.
Yeah, so regardless of who won the match before, Radius was going to have a advantageous matchup, but I think on paper this is the one you would hope for, although it is worth noting that at last SLS this match was played in losers and VoD actually won. So I think Radius did mention he wanted to do some homework on the matchup because there are a lot of geefs around.
Yeah, you can say that again. Hey, Radius, my DM's always open.
Yeah, I think it's the sort of the tendency. With bad matchups, it depends on the player whether they do a lot of homework because they want to get better at it, or they just say this matchup sucks. What can you do? But with winning matchups, usually no one really goes out of their way to learn it. But like even if you're a little sloppy with matchups that are this sort of heavily in somebody's favor, you'll still just get through it.
They're already looking very frustrated. Radius looking for
Oh, misses the punish, but tries to DI Yoga Flame 3 hits, so that does not work.
Radius first perfect on the board. Once it's set right, what happened? Didn't see me here.
Okay, but this is the ideal start for VoD here. Okay, nice anti-air. Doesn't want to make it too easy.
Oh, those wheel kicks, they can be good against Sim, but you gotta space them right. I like the idea, but not gonna happen, mate. Sorry. Great conversion again from Radius.
Okay, Radius slowly pushing VoD towards the corner. VoD stuck in burnout here.
Yeah, what can you do in this situation? You just gotta spend most of your drive to even get in. I just pay attention to how much drive Petro loses by just blocking. And that's
actually interesting to see Radius not opting to try to enforce a checkmate there with full screen fireball teleport level 3 push. Probably could have gotten a guaranteed kill on Bangi there.
I wouldn't know, but you could be right, yeah. Oh yeah. It can work if you have a very hard read, but a very hard read. And the library card was expired at that moment. Petro just unable to get in. Another perfect from Radius, that's number 2. Great DR check from Radius there. I was really ready for that round start DI. Sorry, DR. And Geef is so weak to those air fireballs as well, not much you can do. Free conversion, Petro caught not blocking.
Okay, the fireball bailing Radius out again.
And that's gonna be game 2 for Radius.
Yeah, it's a quick game 2. Doesn't want a repeat of SLS. It is not called the Renterus for nothing.
Exactly. We're running it back right now and right there.
Okay, nice. Challenges on the fireball. Doesn't just block a slow fireball. Okay.
I'm actually a bit sad that the Toxin won that game against Campo because I would have loved to see Radius versus the Toxin.
So, it's interesting to see every time Radius whiffs a drill, he still just presses afterwards, and this is working out somewhat okay.
You buttons are slow. Why wouldn't you? And that's gonna be meaty fireball. Give him set points. Radius just backdashing, just floating, just throwing air fireballs, getting easy conversions. Why wouldn't you do anything dangerous? Why would you do slide setups or whatever? Ski, don't give him a chance. Just chill.
No, don't get near this character.
Slowly. Pepper is succeeding by slowly pushing Radius to the corner. Oh, he just has to be ready for the teleport if that comes out. Yeah, cloudy air, that's good. Oh!
That's small. Not quite gonna be the round yet. But...
Maybe he was trying to do a level 3, but he didn't have the bar for it. Oh,
and the DI back, we simply do level 3. Oh, actually goes for the combo.
One quick shot. Damn, fatality. Overkill, right?
Actually,
But
3-0 for
very, very
Radius.
bad.
Dolphin wins.
GG's. That means next up we have Change Time Able. Another Geef. Who would have thought?
Now the big question is, of course, does he know? Does Abel know?
In which case, Radius, of course, is rooting for Change Time here, because that means he gets to play another match of Sim Geef.
He is just an apex predator in this Dutch FGC landscape. The only sim in Master in the Netherlands, and a pretty damn good sim in Masters at that.
Yeah. Also, good local meta to have so many Geefs.
Okay, it is kind of my fault, partly, but also Radius can't get on the slot please, so Abel and Jason can play. Okay. Abel, can you go to slot 1? Because otherwise the stream's going to mess up a little bit. So this matchup is going to be a Geef versus a Kimberly. Now, I'm not quite sure about this matchup actually, and I'm the Geef player here.
Yeah, so Abel has mostly been playing Kimberly recently, but does play a lot of characters. I think has every character in Master at the very least. Or at least a lot of them. I'm not sure if every, but last I checked he was ahead of me in the getting every character to Master process, and I'm on 15 right now.
Yeah. Don't flex on me, I only have 2. Although I do beat you with my Geef, at least.
Let's see, let me check. I think somebody recently said they had every character and random in Master, but I don't remember. I want to say that was Abel.
Or you can check that later, because the match right now is starting.
Yeah, Abel is Master on random, so I think he's on Master on every character now.
Respect.
Okay, he is playing the Kimberly.
Matchup is weird, since Geef has such terrible defense, but Kimberly also does not have great defense. It's really a toss-up of who gets the first hit, in my opinion anyway. Abel feels anti-air, and Change Time now really applying that over pressure. Amazing air SPD. Great reaction there from Change Time. Ooh.
Interesting
Teleport,
SPD.
wait it out. Change Time is in a lot of trouble. Does get a grab though. And gets the SPD. Again, Change Time, I know you watch these for coaching, so you could have just done dash up there and then you had OT. You're welcome. People a little bit scared now, I think. A little bit apprehensive. Jumps out. Oh, drops the
just
combo.
raw area. Anyway, here, nice jump on SPD. Makes his way out of the corner.
Great.
Overhead gets perfect parry back throw.
People in sticky to the
Yeah, level 3 will kill.
Level 3 will indeed... well, it is modern level 3. I think it will kill? Not 100%. Yeah. It's gonna be game 1 for change time. And Abel, I think a bit flabbergasted. What did he just get hit by?
He is just rematching.
I like the idea of change time, but Abel did saw it coming. Did see it coming. Great backdash from change time there to bait out to avoid the throw. Keith doesn't get a true punish after a backdash, sadly, because his backdash is so damn slow.
Okay, the back throw. That's the close friends to the run.
Yeah, that's gonna be Abel taking round 1. If he doesn't drop the combo, and he does not.
Round 2. Fight.
Hi Ultra, nice to see you in chat again. Great check from change time. Really aware of the Kimberly. I do know, in fact, that change time has played a lot with the very deep other Kimberly. I'm not quite sure which one. I think it was like a Spanish Kimberly or something. So he does have a lot of experience in the matchup. Gets hit by the arc step, unfortunate. Now he's in the blender. What's the mix? What's the mix? Tries to SPD, doesn't get it. Jumps out the corner.
Trying to bait Geef level 3 there. Yeah, that's a punish counter. Might have that might have been a case of Kimberly doing parry there after getting their slide block. Because I don't think that's punishable SPD there.
Oh, scrambling with this modern reaction. Can't just be doing stuff right now. Does it hit? It hits!
And that's probably going to be round because it's critical art.
It's modern level 3. It's modern level 3.
Yeah, it's critical art.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I was just doing something.
Why is it that I got every level 3 killing wrong except for the Geef ones?
Yeah, that's my character. I'm supposed to get those. So I will see 2 new people in the chat. One of them I recognize from Home Straight. So we have some of Cage Time soldiers turning on.
Spray can gets right reversal, keeps pressure because spray can detonate. Okay, nice anti-air.
Great perfect parry.
Left, stays same side.
Baits out the drive reversal, and now it's able almost in burnout. Very dangerous, but he does have level 3 on
parry puts him in burnout?
I'm really watching for that random ass. Level 3 right now. Abel succeeds in getting out of the corner, that's kind of bad.
Okay, stay same side again. Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in the corner when you're burned out.
It's gonna be a Zuma drop into level 3. Will this kill though? It's skilled. It's definitely skilled.
I don't think it is.
You are correct, but it's looking very bad for change time right now, unless you can pull out some stupid level 2.
Yeah, the only thing you could do there is level 2, but it's level 2, so...
And we've got Radiatz's biggest fan in the chat. Love to see it. Except you're wrong, I am Radiatz's biggest fan. But you can be his biggest fan.
Okay, good start for Abel.
Amazing jump out from change time, really aware. Doesn't get the answer though.
Yeah, unfortunate. But one more hit, yeah.
That's modern for you, that's modern right there, baby.
Held parry against Geef, so scary.
Very scary. Tries to tap parry. The Zuma drop doesn't get it though. Oh,
okay, backdash
amazing.
SPD.
Amazing backdash right there. Great awareness from change time in the matchup. Really on those top parries, so I don't know if I like that. And we have the spray can. Doesn't get the SPD, sadly. Oh man, you have a 1-button SPD. You should have did it.
Reversal gets blocked. Too late on the SPD.
That's so unfortunate.
That's gonna be burnout for change time.
That's gonna be a game for Abel, basically. This won't kill, but it might as well. It's 1 hit away. Nice standing heavy puncher, very risky. And get down.
Risky jump.
We have 26 players. We have 26 people watching right now. That's a new record for this bracket anyway.
Well,
Thank you all for joining.
okay, 1 pixel drive on Abel, never mind.
That's
Could have
good,
burn
huh?
out by the big jump.
Can't just do that against you. Not that risky. But change time does have level 3 on deck. Can just walk forward and hit it anytime. More than keep, remember? Get the conversion again.
Okay, tries to reset with SPD, doesn't work.
And we have a level 3.
Okay.
It's not going to kill, not nearly. It's going to leave him with quite a bit of health. Still, it's
Next
risky.
it will do it.
Oh!
And again,
Can't do that!
comes
Can't
out.
do that! Can do
Because
that!
SPD,
You can't just do it. You can't be firing in neutral.
yeah, it's especially with modern GIF, right? Because he doesn't have the sort of time needed to do the input for SPD when he sees the parry. He can literally just press the button.
Although it does do less damage. I usually also have the reactions to do it on to grab parry. I can't talk anymore. I usually have the reactions to do that on reaction as well, and I'm not quite an execution god, as many may know. Running bear grab, catching the old man reactions of Abel. Yeah, I hate to see it. Ultra Steer trying to coach Abel in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you were standing me because GIF hasn't pressed Tundra Storm yet. It's a good motivation, but
You know, he's coaching more. He's doing better
yeah,
coaching
one
like
gets
this.
baited. SPD's gonna kill. Set
Gives
point
that a
for
range of
change
very,
time.
very risky indeed.
Yeah. Radios currently very happy to see how this is going, I'm sure.
But Abel, don't count him out yet. If Kimberly gets a good opening, it's mixing time, it's blender time, which, by the way, blender not being in this tournament does limit my pun ability a little bit. Amazing reaction.
Back jump
Again.
SPD, very nice. Did have level 3 on deck, opts not to go for the X Lariat level 3.
We'll throw you City again, baby.
Anti-air whiffs and level 3 comes out. That's the game. That's the match for change time.
Right now. 3-1, change time. Congratulations. Very strong performance again. Against a pretty strong player, let's be honest.
Okay, Radial's actually saying he does not want to play against change time in chat. So.
Well, I know you banger. Trust. Pepper already wishing for change time to beat Radiaz. And we have some dedicated Radiaz fans in the chat cheering him on. Also, I do like when I called out that we had 26 viewers. They all immediately disappeared. I don't know what I said, but apparently it wasn't correct. Right, next match, Radiaz versus Change Time. You may stop. It's gonna be losers semi-finals. It's gonna be the decider match between 3rd place and 4th place. Who gets the firm handshake and who goes home empty-handed? That is what this match will decide. So last BRACKETJE MET, these two also played 2 times. Also the Toxin Way playing against Kanto. Oh, wait, they're just warming up apparently. Last time these two played twice in BRACKETJE MET. Both times Radiaz won. In the losers bracket it was 3-0, but in the winners bracket it was only 3-2. With Change Time really giving him his number. Oh, okay. I apparently heard that Camper has a DQ, and they're already doing grand finals off screen. I was kind of looking forward to that grand finals, but you'll tell me who won, I suppose. Kind of anticlimactic to have the grand final play off screen. So, okay. So that will mean that, yeah. Just do Camco real quick. No, I can't do that yet. So Camco is now third, and second place will go to whoever wins this. Interesting stuff.
Or first place will go to whoever wins this.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of
I
ourselves.
can get ahead of myself. We do have a
we saw Change Time almost beat the Toxin winners, remember?
And Radius is playing Sim, which I did say I wanted to see really bad.
Yeah, nice conversion from Radius. I always like to see the driver anti-air.
Great DI back from Radius. I think you can feel that, but...
Rising teleports?
Maybe, I don't know.
Or potentially a drill kick.
Chainsaw being a little bit too close to conflict, but Radius quickly fixing that issue.
Okay, they are
Great
SPD.
read from Chainsaw. Chainsaw being way too close to conflict with Dalsim right now. Radius struggling to keep him out. Tries to backdash, gets red again.
Oh, big
So good at jumping over all of this as well. And that will probably... Oh no, if he would have just done Jackhammer, that would have killed. That's so unfortunate. This round could go any way. Chainsaw not really having any way to force the issue in.
Yeah, ordinarily a pixel like this would be very scary, but in this matchup it is certainly doable.
Oh, this anti-air.
Just too far for the anti-air to work.
Oh, and
That's gonna be it. Radius takes game 1.
Radius gets the conversion, takes game 1. End stuff. Very unfortunate from Chainsaw. Yeah, and Band turn
nice
on his
grab
boy.
from
In the chat,
Radius.
we love to see it.
Mark
Radius now
continue
taking a
going.
little bit out. Chainsaw really fishing for that SPD, but Radius is ready for it.
Yeah, perfect parry on the cross up.
Float again. Zammy is just horrible for Zammy to deal with. You can't do anything, even bottom geef. Low bottom geef does have slightly better tools to deal with it. The hitbox on SPD is just enormous.
That move in general very sort of divisive on how easy it is for different characters in this game to deal with it.
Radius really reading Chainsaw's patterns now. Doing a way better job of keeping them out. No drivers for you, sir. Sorry. And it's gonna be the throw. Game 2.
Dawson win.
Game 3. Will Radius make it to grand finals over Camco, who sadly have to DQ? Or will Change Time get the clutch back? Which he can. I do believe that he can make a clutch back, but will he is the question. Great jump over.
This is how it starts. Nice.
And that's how it ends. Looking very bad for
Not
Radius.
quite ended yet.
Not ready for the teleport though.
Okay, knee trades. Doesn't have time to anti-air, just gets frame trapped.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice whip manage from Radius. Keeping up the pressure so that we're getting knocked out. Maybe we're free. Keep struggling to get in. Ready to see it. And that's gonna be level 1. No, not quite. But the whip punish will do it. And that's gonna be set point for Radius. Ooh, with the PD. Fortunate, but doesn't get punished. Nice conversion.
I'm getting in relatively early, but Radius making one good read and he just gets right out again. Go up, drive reversal again. And again, late on the SPD, we saw that happen in the last set also with Abel.
Yeah. And it is as well. That's just unfortunate. That's just a lariat moment.
Slow.
It's gonna be level 3 already, huh? big damage, big lively. All Radius has to do is just sit comfy, sit tight, and get them out. What can JayFree do?
Going in and goes in and immediately gets hit by Geef level 3.
That's where you hang back, mate.
This is the classic zoner moment.
Now on one bar of drive, very dangerous situation. But JayFree is definitely not out of the woods yet.
And punish counter SPD, that's almost it.
Modern scaling denies that from being
in burnout, but and the drive impact. JayFree stays alive.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Radial's opting to go in with life lead against Geef, and it costs him.
And a missed anti-air into pressure from JayFree, and another SPD. There's like JayFree suddenly looking sharp.
Anti-air parry attempt to bait it out. This time it works. Radial's not being discouraged when using the option. Okay.
Knew that he was going to get grabbed. Responds accordingly. And now a nugget. And now some pressure, which does get interrupted. Quite sure how he got away with that, but okay. JayFree just
and another SPD. Almost
doing his best bouncing ball impression.
Felix Beargrab grabs a parry.
JayFree suddenly looking really scary.
Radial's just parrying a lot, and it's getting him killed.
He's just doing it on habit, and that he does last minute anti-air parries. I see why he would do that. And it does work out sometimes. And
yeah, he is getting some mileage out of it, but it's just the risk reward is not very good. Like the
well, he does put him back on full screen. It's just the change time is very good at getting back in. Jumping so much. Nice whip punish there from Radius. Set point for Radius.
Change times fought his way back from set point once. Can he do it again? Oh, nice bait on the drive reversal. That's a lot of drive gauge going for Radius. Of course, that level 3 got baited. Oh, punish counter drill doesn't confirm into the light.
Very scary for Radius. One grab away. One wheel kick away. Never mind. We are going to 2-2.
Oh no, the anti-air whiffing there. And again, the anti-air whiffs, but this time doesn't punish the whiff on time. Just jump on the SPD.
Overflow again, pretty risky against Geef. Yes, very high damage option of punishing it. But Radius keeping the air safe, keeping the skies clean of that infestation. Now on the offense. Oh, that's a very unfortunate air fireball there.
Okay, push off now. Okay, not punished, but the SPD still hits.
Nice check on the drive rush.
Next it will probably do it. Okay, not quite. Level 2, this probably doesn't work. No.
Unfortunate.
That's gonna be another set point for Radius.
Well, we've seen this before. We've played these games before. He's getting a nice confirm out of that jump in though. And a nice conversion of the fireball. He's taking a lot of damage. Take lively. Radius is chilling now. Radius keeping the skies clean. Keeping him out of it. Nice.
That far jump over fireballs normally working out very well, but Sim of course has the limbs to anti-air even at that range.
Not quite a wall splat. Almost. And the nugget finished it off. Radius clutching it out. The very last moment. That's it right there. We love to see it. Radius clutching it out. Very last moment. No, change time also accidentally BQ. Let me fix that. I should really do this better next time.
I think I just submitted a 3-2. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did as well. Now I have to DQ counter. So. And we're going to move on to our grand finals. The Toxin, the best ski of the Netherlands, versus Radias, the best sim of the Netherlands. They're still playing their mock grand finals, I'm afraid. Oh, sorry.
Question is,
maybe
are we gonna
JMB,
see?
you're right. Of Europe, of course. Who is Garnet? I'm not quite sure who Garnet is.
Unironically, aren't you forgetting about someone?
I'm forgetting about multiple people, of course. But I mean,
Yeah, but if you say best sim EU, I would also not think Garnet.
Really? I would say still Garnet. Like Mr. Crimson is very good.
Mr. Crimson has to be.
I think Garnet has the sauce. Of the two, I definitely like Garnet more because this playstyle is just so cool to watch. Right, lobby is clear. Radias, the Toxin, you can start the real grand finals.
Question is, are we gonna see Geef? Probably, right?
What?
So we could see JP.
We could, but no, the Toxin seems to be opting for the Geef.
Yeah, I would expect so. I also think JP a lot of the times isn't very happy to play into sim either, I don't think. Float is also quite annoying for that character to deal with, as it is actually for a lot of the sort of longer ranged characters in this game. Chun-Li also hates dealing with Float.
Now, for first place and the 150. Let's go! Grand finals! Starting right now. Wait, hold on. No? Okay, that was just someone leaving the room. I'm very excited to see this. I'm very excited to see what Radius can do against the Toxin. With the Toxin just being such a strong player, but playing a character that's very weak against him. Also, the scoreboard is wrong.
Okay, nice anti-air to start off for Radius.
And a great air fireball. Again, really keeping up the pressure. Great fireballs coming out from Radius.
Yeah, really good start for Radius. But the lariat on the float working out.
And that is a very committal shimmy, basically. Great whip punish as well. And a perfect parry, not quite going to be enough, but big drive damage on the Zangief. That's going to be round one for Radias.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, slightly too far for that particular anti-air. Needed to probably pick a different button there. It's also one of these characters where you have several anti-airs and sometimes it's hard to know which one to pick.
Exactly, Geef is way easier. You just have one anti-air and it always sucks. Quite the whip punish, but let's check the DR. Radius really looking locked in against the Toxin right now. But not quite a life.
Big punish counter.
Nowadays a life lead. Radius taking it slow. He's throwing his little fireballs. Throwing his archers. And the Toxin slowly but surely jumping forward.
Oh, big drive impact. Burns himself out. This isn't quite gonna kill.
Ooh, great putting!
That's gonna be it.
That's what you get for being greedy.
Awesome.
That's what you get for being greedy right there. Oh my god. Radius taking game one.
Really nice backdash from Radius there to avoid the cartwheel entirely.
Very nice backdash indeed.
Like realizing that Geef the Geef is too far to enforce any sort of Oki when he's in burnout.
Exactly. This is looking very sharp right now.
Nice PD whiff. Doesn't get the biggest punish, but still takes off some drive gauge. Okay, nice
But it's
interrupt.
Toxin so strong with checking these drive rushes. The Toxin is still looking very dangerous. Very late anti-air, but still gets it. And
again, the lariat on the float.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Toxin just going in with charge, jumping, heavy kick. You love to see it. I love that move. It's so dumb, but when it works.
That really is just the player mentality right there.
Exactly. Yeah, doesn't get punished.
Well, no, that should have been the round, but the Toxin getting a second lease on life. Radial's also in burnout, but...
No! Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Okay.
Radial's getting away with murder there.
Getting away with a whole lot of times there.
Nice forward heavy punch. Back dashes, doesn't get hit by the jump light kick. Oh, back medium punch whiffs, gets whiff punished by SPD. That's the classic grappler jump. These players have been doing that since Street Fighter 2.
Since World Warrior, baby. And it's gonna be game 2 for the Toxin. 1-1. Radial's still looking very dangerous, but the Toxin is showing that he's got some more into it.
Alright, right, reversal, got him off here.
Shouldn't be doing that, honestly, but hey, he got away with it.
Again, empty jump at that range, SPD. Let's see if Radial starts recognizing the jumps of those ranges and either picks a different anti-air or jumps the SPD afterwards.
The Toxin looking locked in right now. He's not gonna let that slide.
And again, it's just the Toxin just jumping at these ranges where back medium punch just barely whiffs and not pressing a button, so his hurt box doesn't extend into it.
Exactly, very good pressure, but Radial's the funny answer, which is float into jump. I think that's what he means. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes,
Running bear grab connect. Okay, target combo, next it will kill, drive reversal connect. And we've seen before that Radius can make it work with this amount of life, but not this time.
Absolutely. And it's 2-1.
2-1 for the Toxin.
Nasty jump. Gets the trade combo as well.
Okay, drive reversal gets blocked.
That is pretty much a safe jump against Dawson in this game.
Okay.
Oh, can't do that.
Armor gets beaten by the multi-hit.
Radial's really looking for that jump right now. Still gets beat.
Oh, nice air-to-air on the floats.
3 winners to go for 2 there. And that's going to be set point.
Radial's just barely not in the corner. It gets crossed up. Okay, sets up the expire ball. Doesn't really get much out of it though.
This is an SPD.
Rare footage of the Toxin missing an SPD input.
Exactly. And rare footage of wheel kick actually working in this damn matchup. There's the cross up. Wheel kick again. Catching Radius off guard, but he's not out of the game yet.
Okay, next hit will kill.
The Toxin on low HP right now. Carrying all the fireballs. Let's get it there. Slowly but surely advancing. At what cost? Let's get some drive back from a nice parry though. She needed losers and that's the round. Radius showing he's not out of the game yet.
Well, that withdrawal was incredibly scary, but probably the Toxin still barely in parry recovery. Another running bear grab works out. At least Radius wasn't in parry anymore.
A normal bear grab.
Oh, that should be. Oh, that could have been a level 3 even.
Oh, punish counter. Oh, Radius featuring on death's door. But still fighting on. And get the
that trades. That's gonna be 3-1 the Toxin.
Your BRACKETJE MET #2 champion and winner